Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum little kids. This is Shehroz Abdullah, and now today we are going to discuss what is measuring instruments. If you remember in the previous, let me recall the previous work. In the previous lecture we have discussed what was prefixes, what was the examples, what was scientific notation, how to convert a number into a scientific form. This was all about the previous lecture we have discussed, right? Okay, and now today in today's lecture we will discuss some of the measuring instrument. Okay, what is measuring instrument? Measuring instruments are those devices which are used to measure the physical quantities. So you can say the devices which are used to measure physical quantities known as measuring devices. There are a lot of devices we have, but we are going to discuss few of it. The first is meter rule, but before going further we need to understand what is least count. You know, each instrument has its own least count value. So what is least count? You can say that a minimum measurement that you can done with a certain device known as what? Least count of that device. Each instrument has its own least count value. Now first we discuss with meter rule, or you can say meter rod. Okay, so what is meter rule or meter rod? You know, you can say the instrument which is used to measure the length of a certain object known as meter rule. So the meter rule is that instrument by which we measure the length of a certain thing. Okay, meter rule is basically made up of plastic, wood, or you may say metal. It is graduated. It is already graduated in millimeters as well. It is graduated in centimeters as well. So you can measure it by keeping. For example, if you want to measure the length of a table, what you need to do? Place the meter rule very adjacent to it, okay, and then you can find out the length. But dealing with a meter rule, you have to very observative, very careful about placing of eye. So there shouldn't be error in it, right? So there is a kind of error which arises due to misplacing of eye, okay, by using a meter rule, okay. So we have to be very careful about that. Done ho gaya? Okay. Then we have a least count of meter rule is 1 millimeters, mean the minimum accurately measurement that can be done with meter rule is up to which 1 millimeters, right? So this was all about meter rule. And then we have next is physical balance. You know, physical balance is a kind of a measuring instrument which is used to find out or measure mass of a certain object. We use what? We use physical balance. You know, physical balance is used to find out the mass of a certain body. You know, physical balance has basically two pans, a kind of a pillar, beam, pointer, and adjacent knob over here. So we have to place a known object over here and unknown object over here, so you can find out the reading on the scale. The diagram of physical balance is shown over here. This is these two are pans, this is pointer, this is scale, this is adjustment knob, this is leveling screw, this is plumb line, pillar, beam. So all these are parts of physical balance which is used to find out the mass of a certain object. Done ho gaya? Okay, then we move towards a stopwatch. You know what is stopwatch? Stopwatch is a kind of an instrument which is used to find out the time interval between two events. We use stopwatch to find out the time interval between two events. For example, we have two athletes, A and B, and both are running from the starting point and moving towards the ending point. So what does the umpire do? What does he do? Actually, when he whistles, so he starts the stopwatch over there. When the athletes reach to a certain destination, the same person or umpire stops the stopwatch, and then they can measure the time very easily. Done ho gaya? Okay. Now there are basic two types of stopwatch. The first is mechanical stopwatch. The second is a digital stopwatch. You know, mechanical stopwatch is like watch or clock type of thing. You know, it has two hands, minute hand and second hand. You know, the small one is for minute and large one is for second hand, and it has a kind of a screw at the top. When you press it one time, the time starts moving. Okay, if you want to stop it, press it once again, the time will stop and you can measure the interval. If you want to bring both the needles again to 12 position, press it third time. Okay, you have to press it third time, the needles will come to its 12th position. It not at normal conditions, when it is not in working, so both the needles at actually 12 at 12. So if you want to start reading with it, press it one time, the reading will start, the needles will start moving. Okay, if you want to stop it, again press it, ठीक हो गया, note the time. If you and finally you want to bring both the needles to 12, press it third time. So this was all about stopwatch. The least count of stopwatch is 0.1 second, and the least count of digital stopwatch is 0.01 seconds. You know, digital stopwatch is like digital watch basically. It has two buttons, similar working with for minute and second. Okay, and you can say that timing function in digital stopwatch are usually controlled by two buttons on that case. So press the top button and start the running timer, and press the button again a second time, it stops it, then stops, leaving the time elapsed displays, so you can measure the time very easily. Okay, there is most of the time in the exam a question arises, a question comes that what is the difference between a mechanical stopwatch or digital stopwatch, or most of the time it comes why in physics laboratory we prefer the use of digital stopwatch or mechanical stopwatch, or in other words analog stopwatch. Do you remember one thing? This mechanical stopwatch is also known as analog stopwatch. ठीक हो गया? So there are some of the reasons. The one is analog stopwatch or mechanical stopwatch has a least count of 0.1 seconds, while digital stopwatch has a least count of 0.01 seconds, right? Okay, the reading obtained through mechanical stopwatch has less accuracy, while the reading obtained through digital stopwatch has more accuracy. The reading obtained through mechanical stopwatch is less authentic and more chances of error in it, while the reading obtained through digital stopwatch is more authentic and less chances of error in it, right? So that's why we prefer use of digital stopwatch in physics laboratories or analog stopwatch, Danogia or mechanical stopwatch. Okay, the next instrument that we are coming towards is measuring cylinder. You know, measuring cylinder is a kind of a cylinder which is used to find out the volume of a liquid. It is also used to find out the volume of a solid body. What is it actually? Actually, it is a transparent cylinder, okay, made up of glass, or you may say plastic as well. It is graduated in cubic centimeters or milliliters, right? And through this measuring cylinder we can find the volume of a certain liquid, as well we can find the volume of irregular shaped body, or you may say the volume of a pebble also. For finding volume of a pebble, what we do, first of all, fill the measuring cylinder up to your desired level, like how much you want to fill it, just fill it and note the initial reading like V1. Okay, note the reading, then put a kind of a solid body into it, or you may say a pebble into it. When you put the pebble into it, so the volume of water in the cylinder will rise, and then note the final reading V2. Okay, to find out the volume of irregular shaped body, you have to take the difference of both these volumes, like del V is equal to V2 minus V1. V2 is the final volume, V1 is the initial volume. Subtract both the volumes, you can get the volume of a pebble or any solid body. You can see in the diagram, for example, this was a measuring cylinder. We have filled the liquid into any liquid, so noted the initial volume was V1, and after rise in level the final volume reached to V2. For finding a difference or volume of a pebble, okay, solid body, what we do, del V is equal to V2 minus V1. This del V shows you the volume of a liquid. Done ho gaya? So this was all about today's lecture. Let me summarize today's work. What we have done, okay, we have started with measuring cylinder. What was measuring cylinder? Measuring cylinder, measuring instruments, those instruments which are used to measure, the physical quantities known as measuring instruments. There are different measuring instruments. The first is meter rule. Meter rule is that instrument which is used to measure the length of a certain body or an object. So it is basically made up of metal, plastic, or you can say wood. It is graduated in inches, centimeters as well. It is graduated in inches also sometimes, and it has in millimeters also. It has almost usually 1000 divisions. Okay, whenever we are doing least count of meter rule is 1 millimeters. When you are working with meter rule, you have to place the eye very parallel to the observation, like very parallel to the object where you are observing, so that there will be less chances of error. So very careful about the taking reading through it. Okay, physical balance is a kind of instrument which is used to measure the mass of a certain body. Okay. And physical balance is basically a kind of a scale type of thing. It has two pens as shown in the diagram. It has a pillar, plumb line, adjustment knob, pointer, and leaving screws and all that, right? And next we are having stopwatch. Okay, next we are having stopwatch. The instrument which is used to measure the time interval between two events known as stopwatch. There are two kind of stopwatch: mechanical stopwatch or analog stopwatch, and digital stopwatch. Mechanical stopwatch or analog stopwatch has the least count of 0.1 second, and digital stopwatch has a least count of 0.01 seconds. Okay, in mechanical stopwatch there were two hands, small hand for minute and large for second, and pressing knob at the top. Press it one time, the reading will start. Press it second time, the reading will stop. Press it third time, both the needles will come to 12th position. This was all about mechanical stopwatch or analog stopwatch. Then coming towards digital stopwatch. Digital stopwatch has also the same two buttons, one for minute, one for second, and same kind of working as related to that of mechanical stopwatch. Then coming towards measuring cylinder. Measuring cylinder is a kind of a measuring instrument which is used to find out the volume of a liquid, or you may say the volume of an irregular shaped body. We use what? We use measuring cylinder. It is graduated in centimeter cubes, cubic centimeters, or you may say in millimeters. It is basically made up of plastic or transparent glass, like glass or transparent plastic it is made up of. And if you want to find out the volume of irregular shaped body, what we need to do, we have to fill first the cylinder to our desired level up to where you want. Note the initial reading. Okay, then in the second step put the volume or any solid irregular shaped body into it. The volume will raise. Note the final volume. Now third step is what? Find the difference between the volumes, like del V is equal to V2 minus V1. V2 shows you the final volume, V1 shows you the initial volume. So this is how we find the volume of a solid or irregular body. So this was all about today's lecture. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.